What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl KD, and we are back with another video. Yeah, I'm so excited about this. We up, we moving, and we getting this stuff done, y'all. Today we're gonna be reacting to the son escapes interrogation room after unaliving his entire family. How do you stay? How do you escape an interrogation room? Like you locked in the prison, like you locked in like the interrogation room. So how did he escape? They usually handcuff. Can't wait to see this one. Let's get straight into it.
So my lyrics been a long time waiting for you, and then you push me away. Painkillers for breakfast, I ain't feeling the day. I'm fucking geeked up, but I tell her
I'll come back, okay?
This is Adlai Mester. Just hours ago, Adlai killed his entire family.
But however, I found their bodies and their wounds were healed.
However, even though Adlai's been caught, he doesn't plan on staying in the police station for very long.
Oh no. Oh no. Yo, first of all, why was the wall even that thin that he was able to punch straight through it? Like, there's nothing, there was nothing behind the wall? He just punched straight through it? That's crazy.
On October 13th, 2024, the town of Tijeras, New Mexico would forever be changed after officers received a disturbing 911 call from a scared neighbor. Officers were quickly dispatched to the address.
Okay, so I live at 51 Young Road, and the property adjacent to me I also own, but I rent to a nice family that has been living there for some years. They come and help me with the chores around the ranch here, and none of those were done today. You heard like several gunshots about an hour and a half ago, and then about 10 minutes later, a single gunshot. It's odd that the father who does the chores over at my property next door hasn't been over to do any of them today, and all four cars are there, so we're getting a little bit worried.
Oh man. And I gotta do a wellness check.
Hello, Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
My family rushed me
Rushed you where?
in my room
What do you mean?
with a knife.
What?
Come on here real quick then.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, do you have any weapons on you right now?
Yeah, I do.
Hold on, no, don't reach.
No, I do.
Go on,
I
turn
do.
around.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna reach for it?
You're just gonna tell me what's going on, okay?
So
Give me a sec.
my family was trying to walk into my room, and they were trying to hit my heart. And my dad had a knife, and my sister had a sledgehammer, and then but however, I found their bodies and their wounds were healed.
Whoa. Okay, so right off rip, I can already imagine that oh boy is not all there in the head. Like for sure. Like he can't be all there. But second of all, he said his dad was finna rush him with a knife. His sister had a sledgehammer, and then he just powed them. Like I don't know, I wasn't there, but that sounds crazy. Like just for no reason, like they were just coming at you for no reason. Like, let's go.
Do you want me to show you?
In a minute, okay?
We need additional units.
Crazy. I know, like I shot him in the head, and then
what do you-
they're convulsing, they're biting their arms.
What's your parents' names?
Nancy, David,
What's your name?
Adlai.
Adlai? Are you okay, man?
Yeah, no, I'm honestly shook.
You shook up?
Yeah. I got a pistol in here. Oh, I was gonna put on my white.
Jesus. Should have had gloves on.
I don't know what happened.
To the officers that are searching them, you should have had gloves on. Protect the evidence. 100% should have wore gloves. I don't know why they don't wear gloves all the time, but they definitely should have wore gloves in this moment.
They're banging on my door.
You have blood on your hands. What's up with that?
My dad rushed me, I hit him, and then my mom was like, "You need to die." And I was like, "Turn around." So I can show you where the bodies are.
No, just hold on. Just hold on. Okay?
Okay, so
Hey, hold on. We have to detain you in a car, okay?
They're over there, like right. Okay.
Are they in the house?
No, it should look scary. They were biting their arms, and then there was like hot boiling shit on the ground. Is that normal?
Hot boilers.
I can't.
What?
Just kind of hang out for me for a minute, okay? We have to figure some stuff out.
Adlai appears to be in a state of insanity, claiming that his family attacked him, that he killed them, and that their injuries mysteriously disappeared. Clearly, something is very, very wrong. Terrified by the situation, the officers immediately call for dozens of backup deputies to help clear the house. Anyone could be hiding anywhere.
Jesus Christ. They finna have everybody in there.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Anybody inside? Come out with your hands up, open and empty! Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Anybody
I don't feel like
inside?
nobody in there.
Presence, no!
I don't feel like it's anybody in there.
I got open doors to the right. You guys take left, I got right.
Okay. Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office!
Jesus.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office!
I feel like it's gonna look crazy.
You guys take the door to the left, I'll hold right. Go. Take.
Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office! Coming up to you. Is all of this clear?
Jen and Oscar, where are you guys at? Over here. Alright, we're moving up to you.
Is all of this clear, guys?
Yeah.
Bro, there's a lot of rooms in this house.
Yeah. Okay.
Sheriff's Office! Sheriff's Office!
Careful where y'all stepping. Careful where y'all stepping.
The house was
Jesus.
empty, but blood was splattered everywhere inside the home. On walls,
I'm
floors, beds. Adlai wasn't lying. Humans had died inside that home. The bodies, however, were nowhere to be found.
So he did what he did. Then he said he was like in shock by all that they were doing after he had pow-powed them. And then he was able to take the bodies outside to the field. That's crazy. Like I can't imagine doing something like this.
Officers decide to continue to search around the property, and this is where they would discover something horrifying.
You see blood on shrubs anywhere?
Nothing.
This one's clear. You see where that one? Yeah, clear. We gotta check out here if the drag marks are out here, dude. Blood. Blood.
Okay, he has on gloves.
Okay, I got him. Oh,
Those are the bodies of Adlai's father, Raimundo, mother, Bertha, and sister, Braille.
Jesus
They were
Christ.
face down, with bloodstains on the grass, indicating that they were dragged out there. Paramedics would be called to rush the three to the hospital, but they were pronounced dead.
I say
on
it's
the
probably
scene.
no point.
Adlai would be placed into
If you put one in the head, it's probably no point. I mean, I've heard of stories. I've heard of stories where people have survived stuff like that, like being pow-powed in the head. But the likelihood of that, like being, like it's a small statistic that will happen. Y'all can't say that word. I always end up saying statistic. Anyway, but I am normally when I react, I do a lot of talking because but like. I am shook. I'm shook.
a patrol vehicle to be transported over to the sheriff's office, but he would leave police with even more disturbing remarks in the process.
Jesus.
Yes, sir. We're gonna move you to the other seat, but then you gotta search you one more time, okay? Yes, sir.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, but they're still convulsing back there. Can you find the bodies? If their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. And they're like
He
black out the
gotta
mouth.
be on something.
Did y'all take a picture?
He
And
got
then
to be
you
on
see that
something.
grabbing his dog?
Yeah. Gun see.
Adlai's strange demeanor can only be described as psychotic. His entire family was dead, yet he remained calm as if nothing had even happened. Whatever caused Adlai to commit these acts needs to be answered.
For
So
real.
when everyone arrived to the sheriff's office, detectives would waste no time bringing Adlai into the interrogation room for intense questioning. Unbeknownst to him, this interrogation would cause the most chaotic day of these officers' lives.
Oh man, he finna put a hole in the wall. Where was he gonna go?
Cool, man. I'm gonna have him take you out of handcuffs. Go ahead and stand up.
Hey, yeah,
Take you out of
shouldn't have.
handcuffs. A little easier if you stand up.
They obviously should not have taken him out of his. I mean, they had no way of knowing that he was gonna put a hole in the wall, but they obviously should not have taken his hands out of handcuffs.
Okay.
Matter of fact, they should have tied him around the chair.
So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? No problems down here. No problems. No problems. Cool. Do you need any water or anything? You're okay? Sounds crazy. Understandable.
Given the violent nature of Adlai's horrific attacks, taking off his handcuffs is way outside standard procedure.
Exactly.
Something they would soon have to pay for.
I just said that. Why did they take him out of the handcuffs? I would not have taken him out of the handcuffs. I would have wrapped him around something, made sure it was cemented to the ground. He can't move. This was the biggest mistake that they made thus far.
Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives that's out here. Just gonna come talk to you about what happened today, okay? Okay. So obviously seems like a lot went on today. So, you know, I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So, first off, is English your first?
Around 9 p.m. we're like facing, there's like seismic wave. So I was just aiming at cell towers, top of Big Bend, top of Seattle. And then,
Oh yeah, I don't know if he's playing crazy or like if he's actually going through a psychosis right now. If he's playing crazy, he playing the hell out of this role because I believe him. But he could also really be going through some type of psychosis because he's just mumbling at the mouth. Like when you go through a traumatic event, I don't know if he was like this prior to this traumatic event, but when you go through something traumatic, you can go into psychosis, which your brain, you just start rattling at the mouth. And that's kind of what it feels like it's happening right now. I don't think they're going to get much information out of him.
Then I helped the woman pull coins out of her and then healed.
Because then he can use the defense in court. He can plead insanity. Like I said, I don't know if that's on purpose or like if he's really going through psychosis right now. I can't tell. I cannot tell.
The next thing you know, the seismic wave would have stopped because they're only down for like 34 seconds. The next thing you know, the seismic wave wouldn't stop. My family starts convulsing. And then 9:30, convulsing, just lose consciousness, rushes. And then around like 9:30, my sister would show up, as I was told. And on top of that, so there's like a major catastrophe. That sounds like it.
Whether or not
Jesus.
Adlai intentionally appears to be unstable, his words indicate he's in a state of mental insanity. His depiction of what happened today is clearly imaginary and similar to someone suffering from schizophrenia. The detective will have to go along with these hallucinations in an attempt to try to get to the reality of the situation.
How many dots?
How many documents? I don't know. I haven't been out there. So let's talk. I want to talk real quick about your family. Who lives at the house with you? Your mom? What's your mom's name? Let me just make sure I have that
Bertha?
information.
I thought he said
Mom,
Nancy.
And then who else?
I thought he said
Who's your
Nancy.
sister? Ria? Bree?
PR, yeah,
Okay, Ria. And then your dad. Who's your dad?
He said David.
Raimundo? David? Okay. So I know you want to talk about all these waves and stuff, and I want to hear about those, okay? But I need to know, do you have any firearms? What kind of firearms? A Glock 19? Tell me what happened inside the house with your mom and dad and sister.
Well, now we have one more gun since previously. We're known for surgery. There's no a child leave. There's no control, messed up. And our family, the constant is still heavy.
And when you say you had to, what did you have to do?
Okay, you had to kill him? Okay. And we lost consciousness. And
That sucks.
I'll be ready to arrive that. And like, having all that. Eating body.
They were eating bodies?
Grabbing the dog. And then I had to shoot the dog.
You had to shoot the dog?
And I was in it.
Oh, dang. He took out everything moving in the house. He took out the dogs too. That's crazy. Like I'm really curious to know how this ends up.
Yeah. Sounds like Satan. Okay. So today, and you're not in trouble if you did, okay?
Lying.
Today, did you take any type of drug or anything like that?
No.
So you've been sober?
Yes.
What were you usually on? THC?
Okay.
Have you ever been to the doctor at all for any type of mental health issues?
Well, yeah, I went through the head and, cursed.
He thinks he's cursed.
I feel like my family cursed.
Oh, really?
Like I feel like my family got cursed.
He said, write that down.
And why do you say that?
I don't know, it's just, I always think I'm my family and my voice changed.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, so this is what's going to happen, okay? We have a few things we got to do today. It's going to be a little while. I got to go talk to my partner, try to figure out what all happened. We got to figure this out, okay?
Definitely got to figure this out.
Just knock on the door and just say hello, and I'll come back and help you with whatever you need, okay?
He finna Thanos that wall.
Sounds good. Thank you.
May please not alter?
I will not alter it. You'll get a copy of these. You'll get a copy when we're done. Okay?
You worried about them altering his confession?
The detective would lock the door and leave to go determine what they should do with Adlai. This would turn out to be a massive mistake. Adlai was appearing to be in a complete state of insanity, so leaving him alone gives him the chance to potentially harm himself. When a suspect is even remotely showing signs of mental instability, they should be under law enforcement supervision the entire
At all
time.
times.
This is further proven when Adlai decides to have a conversation with an imaginary figure in the room.
Does he even have it?
I'm telling y'all, I cannot figure out, because if you ask me based off of just what we've seen already, it's giving he's really going through a psychosis. But I've also seen people fake doing this as well, because I used to study it in school. Like, I've also seen people fake this. I can't put my finger on if he's faking it or not, but even if he's not, he's seeing things and talking to things that aren't there, or in his mind is there. Like,
after talking to the imaginary figure, Adlai proceeds to take his water bottle and relieve himself in it.
Admiral Magistrate got 40 over Admiral Big Baby 80.
they shouldn't have left him alone.
They literally can't unlock it. Who? Angel, unlock the door! Unlock the door! Jesus Christ, Christ Jesus, Heavenly Father, please bring Eve to be under Admiral Big Baby Officer Magistrate to control consciousness of Angel. Amen. They still send soldiers? Fucking weird.
Whoa.
After spending so much time alone in his room, Adlai, perhaps out of frustration, strikes the wall. This seemingly random act would uncover something. Something that would change everything.
He heard how hollow it was. He heard how hollow it was. Why was it hollow? Where's he gonna go?
Adlai would make a run for it down the hallway, but the loud noise had already alerted an officer, and he quickly rushed to stop the escaping suspect.
Yeah, he was gone. He thought he was gone.
Stop! Put your hands down. Turn around. We're gonna die back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands.
Yeah, he ain't making far. He wasn't gonna make it far anyway.
Adlai, what are you doing, brother?
A very close call, but they managed to stop Adlai before it was too late. They realized their grave mistake of leaving Adlai to himself, so now they'd keep a very close eye on him as they transported him to a more secure location. Adlai was finally secured, and the tragic events that took place on October 13th, 2024 would finally
Oh, this was
come to
recent.
an end. As of today, Adlai remains in custody while he awaits his trial. Whether or not he will be ruled as mentally insane is still something to be determined. But judging by
He
his
probably will
statements
be.
given to detectives, he'll likely receive a prison sentence with mandatory mental health treatment during incarceration.
Jesus. Sorry about that. My thing, it tends to change. That was a crazy story. Like, he really got out of there. Like, for the police station, why were your walls hollow? Like, why did you not have something behind it? It was like they just put up cardboard and was just like, that's enough. Like, I don't know. So they made a few mistakes. They definitely should not have taken off the handcuffs. They definitely should not have left him alone. Like, they definitely shouldn't have did any of that. They should have had somebody there to keep watch over him the entire time. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. We back, we better. As I always say, man, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all for sticking with me. I can't wait to see y'all in the next reaction. I see y'all. Peace.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like